Tell me how you found the course and what you liked about it and what was most useful and things like that.
I found the course fun. It was really interactive. The most useful thing about the whole course was the fact that it was just a completely different format to what you're used to. So if you were to go to college or university or do training courses, it was a different format in the sense that you, as opposed to working by yourself, you worked by yourself, but you had a lot of teamwork, so everyone worked around together. And the course, the 6-week course, included more than just the qualifications that we received. It also included extra bits. You had different recruiters coming in as well, and just even, we had a challenge network coming at one point as well to interact with us. It was really, really good.
Challenge network?
Yeah, the Challenge Network are a charity basically, where basically what they do is they do kind of like projects as well as residentials with young people. And they get young volunteers to work specifically with those young people. So it's kind of like introducing people who were interested in youth work into the field, and encouraging them to go on residentials and manage young people, or more locally work with them in their boroughs and doing like community projects, etc. So those young people came in during their cohort and came down to work with us and just do the little media video project with us as well. So that was fun.
So you've got your qualifications. What else do you think you've taken from the course?
I think for me, it obviously the skills and information, the knowledge I learned, but also interacting with different people again, because even though I'm used to working with a diverse group of people, this project helped me to do that even more so. People, like everyone was from different backgrounds, different walks of life, and as well, it really knocked down like stereotypical barriers that you would have. So, stereotypes and stuff like that, it knocked all of those out the window and really just kind of showed us as well that I think that we underestimate each other as well as ourselves. So that was really encouraging to see as well.
You seem incredibly confident. Were you this confident before, or is that something that you've
I'm so embarrassed. Do you know, oh gosh, the course honed in more of the skills that I have. I've always kind of been an individual who's kind of confident in knowing what I want to do, etc. But I think this course more so helped with pushing forward the compassion that's needed for the sector that that we work in youth work, as well as even just the determination to make sure that we all kind of like get our foot in the door in whatever way we need to.
So the recruiters that came in, were they people like youth work recruiters or?
Some, not necessarily. I'm trying to remember. Some of them came from different organisations, different fields. But what they really came to do more so wasn't necessarily to recruit you and say come on board, but more to say, if this is your CV or if this is your interview skills, these are things you need to kind of like sharpen and work on. These are things you need to rebuild, or these are in fact the things that are missing. Let's see how we can work to develop in those skills within you, so that way you become more eligible for work.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And there was Calling Commitment, and there was Allianz, the insurance company that came down, which was good. And what about the youth work at the
youth club? On a Wednesday, we would go into the youth club and work with, if I remember correctly, 9 to 13 or 14-year-olds. And what we do is during that course of the day, as a group, we would organise the session. So plan what we want to have done, who would do what, at what point, backup plans. And we would go forth and facilitate that in the youth club and just really engage with them and really make sure that we met their needs. We also broke off, if you felt the need or saw the need, we'd break off into one-to-one. So you'd have and obviously supported by the mentors that we have with us as well. Just engaging with them and speaking to them, because a lot of the young people hadn't actually been heard. So giving them the opportunity just to speak was, made a big difference in even how they related to you, as well as when we would play football or, do other bits and bobs. So yeah, the youth club was definitely a highlight of the week.
That sounds like a really valuable experience.
It was. Definitely would recommend it, regardless of at whatever point you were at in life or you have come from. Definitely. Youth work, or even just developing your people skills is something that you want to do. Come on board, definitely.
So were the Wednesdays a long day? Because people said young people can't stay.
Wednesday was a long day, but it was good because you can't change without change. So if you're not used to, doing something for a particular period of time, you're never going to get used to it until you start doing it. So the fact that, yeah, we had like 10 to 6 o'clock days, it was a challenge and it was a change, but that change enabled us to be more efficient, concentrate more, and just push ourselves that little bit further. So definitely, I would never say underestimate anyone and say, you know, they can't kind of do this because their attention span or they've been out of work for this period of time, so they may not be able to. No, definitely challenge them, definitely encourage and engage them, and you'll see them change because, yeah, we'd be tired, but we always had snacks. We always had a nice, but, you know, sandwich, you know, about 3-4 o'clock, and then, you know, helped us to feel psyched up and go back into it. So it was